want? What you want?
Hello, this is Twisted bringing a Shogun 2 how-to tutorial. So I decided to do this how to win high-level generals as a low-level general. And as you can see, I'm not Twisted, I'm Jaylee here, and this is my friend's account, and he hasn't played PvP at all, so at this point I'm rank 0 player. I mean level 0 player. And the enemy is actually a level 7 silver general. And he's below, I think it was 1000 rank. I played 6 battles. I played against 2 level 7 silver generals and 2 level 10 silver generals and 2 level 10 bronze generals, and I won of those 4 matches. So I'm just gonna show some tips and stuff. I'm gonna show different clips from different videos. The main thing is the composition. Bring a lot of cavalry. I got 1 light cavalry, I got one, let's see, I got 2 light cavalry, and I got 3 Yari cavalry, and the rest are Yari Ashikaru. The enemy has 2 warrior monk cavalry. His general is actually melee general, and 2 warrior monks. I show 1 Yari cavalry here, just to ease his mind. If I only show these 4 Yari Ashikarus, he's gonna think that I have a shitload of people in the forest, so I'm gonna show 1 Yari cavalry. Pulling 1 light cavalry and Yari cavalry here. I hope that I'm gonna bait him soon with my Yari cavalry, and hoping that he takes the bait. So he goes here into the in my flank. He's very confident with his 2 warrior monk cavalry and his melee general, as he should be, kind of, because he's gonna he's basically out covering me. But surprise is on my side, and I have played a little psychological game saying that this is my first match ever and stuff like that. I try to get a little edge there. So now my Yari cavalry here, I'm moving here in the open. It could seem like a stupid move from my part, but it's just to bait. And I'm ready when he attacks with his troops. Here I'm gonna hammer and anvil his troops with my Yari cavalry and light cavalry. And here he goes. He takes all his cavalry to my 1 Yari cavalry, and I get a nice hammer and anvil situation here. Also, I'm bringing my Yari Ashigaru in the fight. I also bring my general close, just to boost the morale, because the morale is a big problem in the low games. I rally my troops just in case, because I need to win this battle. And the general used Banzai and stuff, and I think they have Inspire and all kind of stuff. But I win this battle easily. His Naginata warrior cavalry is destroyed. His other one is half. His general is lost 10 man. Okay, so this was just to show this, and I'm gonna actually move to another clip soon, so you'll see more tactics. Okay, continuing. This is another rank 7 player. I have a similar setup. Instead I have 2 light cavalries, I have 1 more Yari cavalry. I again bait with my Yari cavalry, and he comes with his very high chevron, 7 chevron, 8 chevron Naginata warrior monk. And again I'm going to his flank here. So I'm doing the baiting situation here. And his Naginata warrior monk cavalry can easily beat my Yari cavalry in a 1 versus 1. But he can't beat 2. So here he commits to the fight. I charge with my Yari cavalry, and at the same time I'm flanking his troops with my other Yari cavalry. And that is gonna win me this match. And the thing is, when you beat the high level generals cavalry, you have a big advantage, because they usually go with a small army. This was a little bit different army than people usually use. He had 1 matchlock and 1 bow warrior monk, but it's still a very small army compared to mine. I have 6 Yari Ashikarus, and when I kill his cavalry, I also have 3 Yari cavalry. So it's easy for me to go around him, harass him, kill his bows, take out his morale and stuff like that. And I'm gonna show one more clips and more tactics next. Okay, another situation. I have a similar army again. The enemy has a legendary melee general. It's his only cavalry. I have already this amount of troops, looks like a big army, but I still have 2 more Yari cavalry here. So mass is one of the keys to win these fights. You have to have big armies, because the high level generals are usually going with smaller armies. He had a lot of katana samurais, but those guys don't matter at the moment. So he's coming with his melee general, because I don't have any bows or anything, so he's very free to come. I go again for the baiting maneuver with my Yari cavalry. His melee general has ignore spears, so he can easily win my Yari cavalry. I'm baiting with my Yari cavalry here, and going forward. That was my Skype sound. And he attack. I'm baiting a little bit because I want these guys to the battle. And soon he commits for the battle with my Yari cavalry, and here we go. And I have 2 more Yari cavalries coming from the forest. He had Banzai and everything, but doesn't matter. I also bring Yari Ashigaru from here to help, and I also bring my general to keep the morale up. And he's actually doing insane amount of kills with his general. 30 here, 10 here, 10 here. I think he's gonna kill even more. But his general is gonna die, and that's actually the battle. He's actually gonna hide in this forest with his katana samurais and stuff, and I'm gonna make a circle around him and kill him in the middle. But his general is down, and he killed 31, 11, 11. He even killed some Yari Ashigaru, so it was pretty nice. But his general is down, so he's gonna die. And I'm gonna bring one more clip, so stay tuned. Okay, continuing. I have this on speed. I have again this almost the same combination, but instead of 2 Yari Ashigarus, I have 1 Po cavalry, and I'm rank level 1 general here. So woohoo! This guy is rank 10. I think it was a bronze general or silver. I don't remember, but either way, he has a legendary bowman, which actually is very good in these level battles, and that's the reason why I'm hiding in the forest, because he would totally kill me with his general. Here he has some. I'm not exactly sure why they were coming here. I was pretty afraid because I have my Yari cavalry here, and I was afraid that he's gonna notice it. I'm distracting with my Yari cavalry and Po cavalry here, hoping that he doesn't pay too much attention to these guys. And soon he makes a mistake here, and I use that. I'm coming forward a little bit. Here he goes with his light cavalry. Just gonna put it on play for a while. Show you this nice zoom image here. He's coming with his light cavalry here. I'm not sure where he's going, but I'm gonna get a nice. I'm still harassing with my cavalry here, his troops, taking a couple of shots with my Po cavalry and stuff. And now I get a excellent charge with my Yari cavalry to his light cavalry, and his Naginata attendants are too far. And this guy actually took a good. He had a pretty good combination of troops. He had light cavalry, 2 Naginata attendants, 2 Yari Ashigaru, and 2 Naginata warrior monks, and his bow general is actually extremely good in these low level fights, even though I wouldn't recommend it later. Okay. So I got his cavalry out of the way. I still got all my cavalry. This cavalry is still hiding here, and my Yari Ashigarus are hiding in the woods, but they're still taking a lot of damage from the bow general. So I'm harassing him, shooting a little bit his Naginata warrior monks, doing some maneuvers here. Okay, putting into play. I'm doing a fake charge here. He adjusts with his Yari Ashigarus, but he leaves a hole here. So I attack with my Yari cavalry to his general, and here's another hole, so I attack with my other Yari cavalry, because I want to get his general down. He has a very good army against low level, so it's very important to get his general down at this situation. So I'm just gonna commit all my cavalry there. And I'm shooting with my Poe cavalry to his general also. He war cries nicely, but it's not enough to save his general, which is gonna go down. I survive with like 30-40 Yari cavalry, which is good. I still have some cavalry left, and of course my Poe cavalry. At this point I start shooting at his warrior monks. And because I have Poe cavalry, he has to attack because he can't just let me shoot them. He comes from the front, I put Yari wall, but he makes actually a mistake here. He goes here. His idea is to flank my troops, but unfortunately I can click and move my troops, so it actually bites him in the ass, because he goes into this slope and he's actually committing a fight uphill. Still shooting with my Poe cavalry, his warrior monks. His Naginata attendants are gonna be late and they're gonna be exhausted when they get here, so that's not a problem. He's trying to flank here. I noticed it. I put my Yari Ashikaru here also. I do a little charge with my Yari cavalry to his warrior monks. I rally my troops. And because he doesn't have a general, even warrior monks are gonna lose morale, even though they have insane morale. And his troops are gonna lose morale, and that's that. So basically tips: take a lot of Yari Ashikaru, take a lot of Yari cavalry, don't take any arrows, use your cavalry, win his cavalry, bait his cavalry to a ambush, and after that, when you have cavalry superiority, use that to your advantage. Try to kill his general if possible. If not, just try to use your cavalry as best as possible. Make the enemy attack your Yari wall. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this one, how to win high level generals, and